Welcome to the channel, The Pop Enthusiast. I'm Paul, and this is my nephew,
Caleb.
And we're going to take a look at some of the recent additions to the collection, Spider-Man edition.
I'm ready.
So the next several pops we're going to look at are all Spider-Man or Spider-Man related, and they're new additions to the collection. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Alright, the first pop we got was a Comic-Con exclusive and shared with Target.
Okay.
Spider-Boy.
Odd, but okay.
Do you know who that is?
No clue.
It's a recent character from, I think, last year he debuted. I don't know a lot about it. I haven't read the comic. So he's kind of a weird one. If you notice, he's got eyeballs on the sides of his head. So he's like an actual spider.
Spider.
Kind of, yeah. Next up from the Gamerverse.
Ooh! I know who this is.
We have you. So you have this game, I think, right?
Yes.
For the PS5. This
yes.
is Peter Parker in his Velocity suit. So another pop on a stand, leaping. So here's the Velocity suit. So you haven't had this suit in the game.
Nope.
Next, from a comic book series, this was kind of an alternative universe, Spider-Man: The Last Stand, which I actually have that comic book series. It was back in...
And they actually have a suit on the PS5 for that.
For The Last Stand? Do they really? So here's Spider-Man in The Last Stand. So it's very alternative outfit. Now the next Spider-Man pop, this was in my top 10 pops of 2024. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out on the channel here. This was I believe up there, and I finally got it. I didn't have it during that video, but this was Peter Parker Spider-Man, kind of a mix that they did. So
Peter / Spider-Man.
Yes. So these are really cool. We'll take it out in the box in a second. But they've done a Steve Rogers and a Logan Wolverine as well. Steve Rogers, Captain America, Logan Wolverine. So look, how cool is that? Kind of a split between Spider-Man on half the pop, Peter Parker on the other half the pop.
Yeah.
So you can see
I like that.
He's got a test tube on the Peter Parker side, and then just the webbing and spider suit on the other side. Okay, next up, there's a couple Target exclusives. So for some reason, Target has had a lot of different Spider-Man exclusives over the last year or so. So this one is Amazing Spider-Man 1977. So the stand does not want to go in either. So we're going to see if he'll stand up by himself. And he does. Okay. So here he is crouching, shooting some webbing. So this is a old school 1970s Spider-Man look.
Okay.
You can see he's got the web cartridges on his wrists. Now Target was having a sale, and so these were 50% off. So exclusives run about $15. So these are only about $7.50 a piece. All right, another Spider-Man Target exclusive. This time it's Spider-Man Fantastic Four version in his Fantastic Four suit. So Spider-Man was a part of the Fantastic Four for a brief amount of time. So let's take a look at him on the stand here. So he's got also a stand so he can leap, and he's got some webs that he's swinging on. So really, really neat pose.
I like the design out of all.
So far, you like this one?
Yeah.
Next, another Target exclusive. Now this time it's the new Funko sticker for exclusives, the Green Goblin from the animated series. So this is what the newer Funko sticker looks like. So there was 2 pops in this set. We have Green Goblin and Symbiote Spider-Man, which I also have right here. So again, these were each $7.50, so it was 50% off from Target.
Which ain't bad.
So let's take a look at the Green Goblin first. So here he is on the Goblin Glider. There's some really cool smoke on the bottom. You can see there. Really animated. This is probably my favorite version of the pop version of the Green Goblin so far. So here's the Symbiote Spider-Man. So we do have a couple different pop versions of the Symbiote Spider-Man. This one's just a different pose and supposedly from the animated series. So it kind of has this blue highlights in it. Okay, next, this is not an exclusive, but this is another different suit. Spider-Man Fear Itself suit. So Fear Itself was a kind of a really bad comic book storyline. So one thing you'll notice is all of these molds of Spider-Man are different. So it's not like it's the same mold and they just paint it differently with a different suit or some. So they're all different molds, which is good. Next we have a Spider-Man universe character. This is Scarlet Spider Kane as Scarlet Spider. All right, so here's Kane, or the Scarlet Spider. So he had his own comic series at one point. So he's got, like, you can see these little jagged spikes coming out from underneath his wrists. Another new Spider-Man character that we have here. This is introduced, I think, last year. Chasm.
Different.
So this was Ben Reilly, the Spider-Man's clone, who became a bad guy this past year in the storyline. I read some of it, but his suit is really cool. So let's put Chasm on the spinner. So what do you think about his suit?
I love it. I like the flames on him.
He could have been a glow in the dark.
Yeah. The way the green is set up, and the purple and the black set up, it would have worked.
And the final new edition Spider-Man pop that we have, here is Miles Morales in the Iron Spider suit.
Ooh.
So let's put Miles up here. So this is really cool.
Yeah.
So you got all the arms kind of sticking out.
Yeah.
He's on a stand, different pose. Black and gold and red armor.
I like that.
Yeah, really neat. And this little arm here also helps it even stabilize, in addition to the stand. So there you have it. Those are the most recent Spider-Man related additions to the World Record Funko Pop collection here. So what is it, if I can ask you, Caleb, what is it that you like about Spider-Man?
Wow. Well, that is a hard question. I've been in love with Spider-Man since I was 2.
2?
Yes.
Now, which one of these pops are your favorite?
Oh, that is a hard, tough question. Probably this one right here.
The Velocity suit?
Yeah. I like this one. It's a lot better than the old characters, but it's different and new.
It's really different, yeah. It's a very different suit.
So,
well, there you have it, the most recent additions to the collection, Spider-Man edition. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to click the link below to subscribe and the thumbs up to like the channel. We appreciate that. Thank you for watching.
And subscribe. Bye, guys.
I already told him that. You don't want to be too pushy.
Do it.
But actually subscribe if you haven't already.